All right, here's the deal what I got going on today, okay? Got a few people coming for supper this evening. So I've got corn here already. We got corn ready, corn on the cob. These frozen corn on the cob. I've got sweet potatoes for a few people that want sweet potatoes. Then I got regular russets and 2 white potatoes in here because I had to use them up. Got pork chops, bone-in and boneless, okay? The reason why is some were on sale, okay? They were on sale. The big boneless were like $4 and something. $4 and something at Food Line. All right. So I went with them. Okay. Now the corn, I've been trying to figure a way to get 3 corns. I'm not going to put butter on each one. Okay. But I think I figured it out like this. I can get 3 corns in a. I'm using a lot of aluminum foil for some. Well, because I'm not rich, Janice. I know my wife thinks that we're rolling in money, and we can just. It's hard to get in these little pieces of aluminum foil. I don't know if I can get 3 in it. I don't think I can. Let me just see what it looks like. I might be able to. Okay. Anyway. Okay. She wants to know why I skimped on butter, okay? I have a budget I try to work within on cooking with John, okay? And the reason why is I cook for a lot of homeless families and homed families. Families with homes.
And unhomed people, not homeless people.
Unhomed people. And a lot of them are family. How did I do that? Like that? Yeah. Okay. So what I'm saying is, can you see this too?
I didn't know that.
Okay. All right. All right. Back up a little bit on me. Oh, can't see, baby? I'm sorry. Do whatever you think's good. For what I pay you, you can do this however you want to. I told her the other day, the only way I could cut her pay is have her start paying me to do this. Okay. I'm trying, because I'm going to have to use 2 crock pots today, okay? 2 crock pots. Now, why? Well, take a look at all this stuff. How would I put all this stuff in one crock pot? I can't put it all in one crock pot. You say that's what you would normally do. You normally would put it all in there, John, because they just can't. I've looked at it, and praise the Lord, I've thought about it, but I can't figure how to get it all in there. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it differently. Now, I had a fork, but because Janice told me I have to fork these so they don't blow up. She said, if you don't fork them, isn't that what you said? Why am I forking them? Jan, why'd you tell me?
We always done it.
Okay.
You need to Google that.
Okay. Here's something we did learn the other day. I'm always saying, ooh, you can't hardly fork a sweet potato. You can just sort of make it like you think it forked it. The other day I was thinking, we were going down the road and we were talking about this. Why do you dry the only reason I dry my steaks and stuff off is because I seen a lady on TikTok do it. So I said, well, if she's doing it, I'll do it. Okay? So, but why? Why, John? I like them plates. You know, my wife, here's the deal, okay?
These are very nice.
Janice and I are both in our 60s, okay? And the odds are that most of the appliances and stuff that we have, like plates and silverware, stuff like that, are going to outlive us. Okay, I mean, we're practical people. All right, not real practical, but we're sort of practical. Okay, all right. So we know most of the stuff we have, but she won't. She takes stuff and don't want me to use it. Like she'll say, "Don't use that plate, John. Don't use that. That's a special plate. That's for when company comes." And I said, "Dan, have you noticed that every day company comes? That they come a lot, which we love, we enjoy, and we love. But I'm just saying, she don't want me to use the good stuff. It's sort of like." Sort of like on the Beverly Hillbillies when Granny used to get out the good stuff. And she had those pot holders.
Pot passers.
Pot passers that were on the pool table. Okay. All right. Okay, now. Got it. Okay, so what I'm saying now, you're watching this in sort of a real time. Okay? So if you happen to want to fast forward, I'm okay. It doesn't really make me more money or make me... I do like you being there, people to be there. I'd rather you be on here watching than I would you not be watching. Okay? Put a little honey on the sweet potato. And I put some butter. Okay? Because Janice said I was getting skimpy on the butter. But she don't know how much butter costs. My wife is a good woman, but she don't have no concept on this money thing that I do, like I do. Is that corn? Corn, okay. Corn, potatoes. Ooh, I got to try to figure out how to differentiate between the sweet potato and the other potato. I'm going to twist the ends of them, okay? So that way, anybody who don't want a sweet potato won't get a sweet potato. How's that, Jen? Jen don't keep up with the technical end of this stuff. I'm the technician in it. So a lot of times I do stuff she don't know about when I'm cooking. Now, a problem I'm having right now is she films a lot for me. Okay. Now I don't mean that's a problem, except when she starts looking off somewhere while she's filming. She'll be filming, and the next thing I know, I say, "Honey." Oop, she see like a shiny light or something, she'll take off in that direction. But she does it. She does that. Yeah, I think I'm kidding, but I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding at all. Okay. She'll do it. Okay. Now my daughter, Kelsey, my youngest daughter. Okay. Like a moment ago, I called. I said, "Do y'all want to come for dinner tonight?" Because I like to ask her, and I really like it because Andrew comes. But yeah, and then she's so picky. I'm about out of this salt, little instant free salt. I got nothing. Okay. Cheap salt, I mean. If you correct me one more time, I'm coming across this countertop. Okay. And I'll turn the camera off. I will turn the camera off. And I'll come across this countertop. If you keep hitting me in the head. Okay? And so what I said was, Kelsey, and she always, "Well, what are you having?" Before I decide if I'm going to come and eat while you cook it. And then I told her, she said, "Well, what time is it going to be ready?" Because she's real busy, you know. She's real busy. That was a pun. So she says, "Well, what time's it going to be ready?" She says it like that, twist her hips. "What time's it going to be ready?" And I said, "Well, it takes about 5 hours." 5 hours? Well, okay. So, you know what I said to her after I hung up the phone? "You better watch your mouth, girl. You better hush that up. I don't want to hear it come out your mouth." That's when, as soon as I got off the phone, where I knew she wasn't listening, this one little baked potatoes for Carter, which I know he ain't going to eat no how. But I'm going to fix it for him, because where he's been working out, he needs to keep his strength up. Okay, now I'm hoping I'm going to put these baked potatoes in this one. In this one, this is my brand new crock pot, super duper crock pot. Okay, I just don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff at. Okay, I mean, I just don't know if I'm going to have enough room everywhere. I may have to put these in the oven, this corn in the oven maybe. Okay, because it's just, I've got 2 crock pots, but the other one's going to be full of pork chops, man. Okay? All right, I can get all these in here. That's going to work, okay? I can get all the potatoes in there. There's really no room for nothing else in there, okay? I may have to do the corn in the oven. Maya, Jan. Okay, pork chops. Now, here's the deal with the pork chops. Whew, Lordy. Okay, with the pork chops, I'm going to season them just a little bit, all right? And I'm going to season them just a little bit. I'm using cream of mushroom soup in with them and some beef broth, all right? All right, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit these suckers with a little bit of this seasoning. It's called complete seasoning. And you say, why, John? Well, it's complete. Why wouldn't you use complete seasoning if it's complete? Why would I use anything else? All right, now as I shared, I've got 2 that are thick, boneless pork chops. Then I have 4 that are bone-in pork chops, okay? Now here again, John, yes, why do you have bone-in and unboned? I'll tell you why, since you asked. Because they were on sale. And I generally, and I've explained to you all about my budget constraints, because, I know, it's a big pork chop. It's a really good deal, okay? They're a really good deal. All right? Okay, pork chops there. Now, this one is the Instapot slow cooker. I'm going to give it a little shot of beef broth because I don't like it to be dry on the bottom. Okay, now I'm going to try to layer these pork chops in here. You going to shot down on these, hon? I'm going to layer these pork chops in here like so. I'm going to put 2 in. I mean, how many ever that is in. I'm using a pack of ranch seasoning with this too also, okay? I'm going to hit it with a little ranch down inside on these ones I've already got in here, okay? Save some for the top. All right, I'm going to layer these other boned pork chops in here. And I know what you're thinking. John, you spend a lot of money feeding other people. You are really a nice guy. And you're right. A little salt because I'm about out, but I don't want to change shakers. A little pepper to taste. Okay. All right. A little more ranch seasoning. All right. I bet I could put the corn in here.
I don't know. No.
Janice, why not?
You go with the cream and mushroom.
Yeah, but it'll be on the bottom.
If it seeps into it.
Oh, it can't seep into the corn. I'm going to tell you something. Right here on national TV. I sure appreciate your help. Okay. Cream of mushroom soup. Supposed to really give this a hoopla wing. Okay. And I'm going to give it just, I'm going to put a little more beef broth in this. Which part didn't you like?
The loudness.
Oh, sorry. I'm going to put a little more beef broth in this. 1 can of beef broth. Okay? And I want to put 1 more can of cream of mushroom, but it only calls for the 10.5 ounce, but I don't know. I don't think it will hurt it either, Jan. My wife just took full responsibility, and that always relieves me on a lot of things. And she says, okay. Except for something the other day when you messed me up on it. I can't remember what it was. What was it? Something you... can't remember what it was. I think I'm going to do, because I really don't like to, I want this all together, okay? All right, I've got that all over there really good. Cream of mushroom soup's what I got in it, okay? I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to put this insert in there. This generally you put in the bottom of the...
Why don't you use the other one so the heat will fluctuate more through it? Sorry.
I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to see if I can put this corn in here, okay? I still don't think I've got enough room. I don't have enough room. There's just not enough room, okay? Because you can't crowd...
It's got a fill line.
Yeah, but that's for fluid. That's for... Okay, this corn's not going. That's 3, 6, 9 ears of corn. Okay?
That's plenty of corn right there.
It's plenty of corn. This corn here, we'll put... Raise the camera up for me. I told you she gets fixed. You know what happened? This fall where it's shiny, I'm telling you, if a man come walking through here today in like a suit of armor, she'd pack her bags and leave here. I'm telling you, she'd absolutely. She just has. She won't. It's that shiny stuff just throws her off, which is okay. It's all right. It's all right. I'm still okay. Winky wink. Okay. Instapot. I'm going to use the Instapot like a slow cooker. Okay. I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to unplug that. I'm going to plug in the Instapot. Okay, then I'm going to set it in the middle. I'm coming down here to slow cook 6 hours on the high. Okay, I'm going to come over here to my brand new crock pot with the clamp down travel lid. It's called a travel lid for people who are not into cooking and don't know about technical stuff. Okay, I'm going to put in on the high. Select high, and I'm going to give it. I may not be able to let this 6 hours is going to be a long time, not for me, but for my company. Okay, my company is very picky about the demand when I have the food ready for them. So I got pork chops, corn on the cob, sweet potatoes, and baked potatoes. 6 hours is what I got it set on. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to attempt to clean up my mess a little bit, which it's not a real bad mess. I didn't do really bad. Okay, hopefully everything will go. 6 hours, we'll see. I'll get it out. I try to get it out before they get here, because when they come, it's so noisy. They're so noisy when they come. But this is pork chops, bone-in and boneless, ranch seasoning, cream of mushroom soup. Here is sweet potatoes with honey on them. Do not tell anybody about the honey. Honey on the sweet potato, because Chris likes sweet potatoes. I'm going to see what she says. But Chris is really easy to feed. She's real easy for me to feed. She likes about anything. She does real good. But anyway, I didn't put the onion in. I had an onion, a whole onion. I bought an onion, but Colson said I could put it in there and he could scrape it off, but he doesn't really like the onion. So I really skimped back and didn't do an onion. Janice may be going to fix, I'm not sure if she's going to or not, some macaroni and cheese. I don't fix that. I just don't cook macaroni and cheese. I don't. First thing, I don't really like it. I don't like macaroni and cheese. I've ate like 2 spoonfuls in my life. I just don't like macaroni and cheese. She may be going to fix some of that later. I'll be back in just a few moments. I'll be back in 6 hours. Is how long I'll be back, or probably 5.5. 5.5, 6 hours. I'll be back and show you the results from these 2 cooking implements. Adios. God bless you. Thank you for watching Cooking with John. I'll be back and pass the ammunition. See? Okay, we have been Probably 5.5 hours is what we've been. I think I said it on 6, didn't I, Jan? 6? Okay, we've been 5.5 hours is what we've been. All right. Now we've got 2 crock pots going here today, wide open. All right. I'm going to, first one is the corn and the baked potatoes. Okay. Now I had to fix Chris a sweet potato because she's real finicky. Okay. Potatoes.
This is just potato.
These is just potatoes. That's Carter's potato right there. This is a potato. This is a potato. Now you see the potatoes were juicy, okay? Sweet potatoes go a little softer than the other potatoes, all right? Just the way they are. Don't know why, but I have to remember that's Chris's sweet potato. Okay, let me get this out of the way. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and I'll open it up and show you this sweet potato. Okay, sweet potatoes do exceptionally well. Woo. Woo. Okay, there is a sweet potato. Okay, see how it cuts? Woo, woo, hot, hot, hot. It's very good with a little bit of cinnamon on that. Can you imagine how good that would be? Unhealthy. Chris says unhealthy.
You'll shut it back up and save the heat.
I think it will be hot enough to burn you in the end. Okay, there is that. All right, let me grab another plate. I know I'll probably have to wash plates, so let everybody eat on paper plates one.
No, we could use I'll have maybe something different next time.
Okay, all right, now. Okay, out of the Instapot, okay? It gets a little bit of pressure even when you're slow cooking, all right? Let me turn all this, unplug these. Okay, it gets a little bit of pressure even when you slow cook sometimes, all right? It gets a little bit. Now, this is going to be a little different situation. Okay, corn. I know the corn is good. Okay, that's going. It just got a little bit of the mushroom Is it just cream of mushroom? Yeah, I'm trying to think of how it was. Cream of mushroom. We're not going to undo those. Okay, we're going to hold off on this. Not going to undo them. Okay. Now, if this is not good, I'm going to put them in the oven. Okay? Because pork chops are funny. And I don't care to put them in the oven. Okay. Can't hardly tell.
You have to get you a big one out there.
Let me get a big one out of here.
Little trichomonas.
Huh?
What trichomonas?
Just don't want to get it poisoned.
I don't want to get the worm.
I think I got enough. Still over there. Okay. All right, sorry. Okay. What I want to think when you do them like this, I want to make sure that it's done. Because I've never done them totally. I've done small ones before. Well, I think it looks done, doesn't it, Jan?
Looks pretty good.
Carter, Colson, look at these pork chops. These look done.
Pork chop. If it's white, it's done.
It's white? I guess so.
Yeah, they're white. They're not.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
You okay, babe? You okay? Hey.
Look at my art.
Get the look.
Tastes good. I mean, it looks done, doesn't it? Colson don't know. Janice don't know. These people are no help at all. Okay, there is pork chop. Okay. Now, these. Now I have several different types of pork. Here's a bone. Here is a. It's extremely good. This mushroom gravy. Mushroom cream of mushroom. I think everything looks really good. It's not going to look like it's fried in the skillet. But it's been 5.5 hours on high. And I'm going to get these out. Because I have some more. Because I have to get this out of the way before. I have my neighbors here, the little family from down the road. We're all really close family in this area. Now, but you know how family is. Sometimes you just love them. I don't mind. I'm glad we're blessed to live. I'm blessed to have family that live close. We all live really close. Okay, here except Morgan, and she's all the way in Ohio. But anyway, it's getting ready to get noisy because Carter's coming in. A lot of y'all know that watch Breakfast with John that Carter's been on vacation. He's losing most of his muscle mass because he's been sick, sniffing on vacation. Okay, regular potatoes. I'll show you this, but you know they have to be beautiful. Okay. Here comes the dogs in. That's the neighbor's dogs that come in. And okay, regular potato turned out great as usual. They turned out great. Okay. Now the other part over here. Here is we've done these. This is corn. Turned out great. I didn't skimp on the butter, so Janice didn't say anything. That's it. All right, we've got corn on the cob. Pork chops. Pork chops. Been in the slow cooker. And baked potatoes and sweet potatoes. That has been supper for today. All right, thank you for watching Cooking with John. Appreciate you watching. Be sure and like, share, and follow. Do the thumbs up thing. Do the heart thing. Do all those things on there. Thank you for watching. God bless you, and pass the ammunition. Hey, Carter.